my people. Um, Thank you for always following and subscribing to our channel, Common Sense. Um, in a couple of weeks, we've been talking about the government not doing what it's supposed to do to the citizens and all that. But today we're going to be talking about the citizens themselves. It is not the government you see at the bus stops. It is not the government that sells stuffs at the market. It is not the government that sits in offices. I can go on and on with examples and all that, but I just feel we are fantastically wicked to ourselves. In as much as we we are dishing out the pain, we don't care what happens to our neighbor. Now, let me give you a typical example. Make rain just fall small like this. Make rain just fall small like this. The next thing you see that bus stop price don't change. Place where you carry bike or taxi for 100 naira. The next thing they will just say 500 naira. And yet no be government go increase. They no increase fuel. They no increase spare part within 50 seconds. But now I'm not talking about express people you don't know. I'm talking about neighbors you know. You go see them for road like this. You go carry motor. You go pass. Even when rain dey fall, you go just do as if you don't see them. You go just do as if you don't see them. You go just drive past. On the other hand, now I don't hear story of person wey pick people for road. Before e reach house, they don't steal the bread wey buy for im family inside motor. It is not the government that are selling commodities in the marketplaces. It is people like you and I every day. Now, we don't care what happens to our neighbors. We don't care what happens to the next person, in as much as we are eating off what we are doing. Okay, now you go see fuel price go up. People go dey 3 4 days for filling station, they queue up. When you reach your turn, attendant fit say make you bring 500 naira or 1,000 naira before you top your tank, before you fill your tank. Shey na government come collect 500 naira or 1,000 naira? No be government. So we need to do better as a people. If you buy market high, it is normal for you to sell it high at a rate, at a profit margin that is fine at that time. Now, if that same commodity price reduce, why not sell what you have on ground? Then you buy new stocks at a reduced price so that you can sell at a reduced price. I don't think I've seen anything in this country that ever goes up and comes down. I don't think so. Anything we don't go up for this country, no, they come down. Meanwhile, back then, we say dollar was around 2,000 naira. That's why things became expensive. Now dollar is 1.5. We're still buying those things at that amount. We said things became expensive because there was increase in fuel. They removed subsidy. I beg they don't remove subsidy since like last year. I mean since when we new government don't enter. Now we still the hammer on fuel increment. Say now fuel the cost make commodity cost. Fuel they don't increase since last year. They don't remove subsidy since last year. They buy fuel. Now fuel is around 850 or 855 naira, as the case may be. Yet, shey motorists reduce fuel transportation? No. Anything we don't go up like this, they come down. And yet we keep blaming the government. We keep blaming the government, and now we be the government. The amount we were supposed to do passport, international passport, the amount we were supposed to do driver's license, they different on the website. If you go to the office, go do them, they different. In fact, you'll be paying like ×2 or ×3. I remember a person who do passport online. There's a story that somebody did passport online. When he wanted to go and collect it, they told him to go and collect it online. If you go offices like that, say they want to do something, this one will say bring this one. If you reach this place, you go pay 15 naira. If you reach that place, you go pay 100 naira for waiting. And yet we blame government. Now government they collect the 50 naira, be the 100 naira. Now government increase passport charges. There's a price tag to all those things. But when you get to the actual place, say you won't do all those things, you could see like 3 times the price of that thing. Why? People just want to make money. And they don't so institutionalize all those things that if you don't do it, they will just they look you like say you're not serious, you're not smart. And it's wrong. We need to change as a people. We need to change. And the only way we can hold our government accountable and responsible is for us to change and be good citizens. Be your brother's keeper.